Yo, say less. So, I was trying to make this game, right? And I was like, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I gotta go back to the basics. But I just had to show that it looks pretty sweet. So I thought about it. I'm just gonna like record my journey and we'll go together because I'm nobody like special. So it's like we're learning together kind of thing. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys like data types and examples and how to use them and what they mean, and arithmetic operators like mathematical stuff, how to do some math equations kind of thing, and assignment operators like how to like do conversions. Like the green part, pretty much like a note to yourself or to other coders that's reading it. In the next video, I'll do relational operators and logical operators. Those are for like Boolean situations kind of thing. But so up here, right, says include IO stream. That pretty much allows you to do the see out, which right there means so you can print something to the screen, and see in. But I'll get to that part later so you can like be able to enter values. So it's more fun per se. And using namespace std pretty much like so you know how on some coding videos you have seen like the person has like STDs like right before every freaking like code, so that's annoying. So you use using namespace and it removes that part. Then right here the main function. So if you do see out, this right here is a it says it right there is an operator right there, right? So that's an example of an operator. So use that. Then within this little quotations, you put whatever you're putting in there. Then right there you use the other operator right there. Then you do n, that means n line right there. Then right there you always have to use that to finish the line, otherwise the code won't work. So for example, a data type, uh, int means integer. So it's for storing whole numbers. Float is for decimals. Double is for decimals. Character is it's like a one placeholder, and strings is for text more than one character. So right there you do your data type int, you name the variable, then you do equals, then you pretty much give it, you initialize it, and gave it a value pretty much. So right there is an example of int, number, float, character, two different characters. I can show you why only one placeholder. So I just want to show you an example. String name. So let's just say you did that, right? You try to run the code. It won't print nothing to the screen because you're not being able to access this. You have to do C out. Then you put it in between the operator right there. Then you type in number. Then you put it in between the other character or the operator. Then you do n line right there. Then you don't have to do this n line part, but otherwise if you do n line, it'll all be like on the same thing kind of. It'll be weird. So that's how you do it right there. Then right here, I'll run it for a second. I'll run it really quick. So right there you do it. You see how it says hello world 20 whatever. Then it says y, which is the first one I put. Then I did the other one that just says yes for the same character, but it doesn't take all the yes because it only holds one place. Okay, so for example, like I said right there, it only took that last one. But the string, how it says West, so the character has to go between these, not double quotes, but just like the little one quotation type things. Otherwise, it won't work. But for strings, it goes between both of them. So I'll do it again, right there. West, say less, baby. Okay. Then mathematical operators right here is what's it called? It's the plus one, the simple stuff. Plus, minus. That means multiply, division, and remainder. So for example, so you gotta like choose the data type. So if you're doing mathematical stuff, you're gonna choose integer because so you're dealing with numbers, or you can do double depending on what you're doing. But we're keeping it simple. You gotta choose a variable. So the variable I made is capital A, capital B. So if you did a capital A, capital B, you have to keep everything capitalized, because if you do it just a lowercase b, it won't work because coding is very, very specific. Then you got to give it. Then I gave the value of 10. I gave the other one a value of 30. Then you do what is A plus B. Then you do so right there in the text. So this is gonna print this to the screen right here. what is A plus B, what is A minus B, what is A times B, all that kind of good stuff. Then after you end it with like a up year kind of thing right there, right? Then in the next part you do A plus B, but don't forget, keep it capital. If you keep it capitalized up here, it has to be capitalized over there. So if you did lowercase, it has to be lowercase. Then it's an example of addition. Then A minus B, A times B, A divided, A remainder. Now I'll run that one more time. Then right there you see A plus B, so it's like, so what's it called, 10 plus 30, 20. Then subtract, vice versa kind of stuff. Then times right there, boom, 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 boom. Then over here, right, is a what's it called? Where am I at right now? This is doing conversions of different data types. So right here I did integer age 1, 29. Now I gave the variable a value kind of thing. Otherwise you can leave it blank like how I did for double h2. Then but over here all you gotta do is convert it. You gotta do age 2 equals age 1. Then end it right there. Then it says age, then I'll run that really quick. So right here age 2 has nothing, only age 1 has a value. So if you run this, right, it says age 1 equals 29, age 2 equals 29. So the equal makes a big difference. Then over here is like a different example how to do it, but I'll just skip that for now. This is how you do increments of like, it doesn't have to be one. Most people just show you the one example, which is like A plus plus kind of thing. But if you want to do a different value, you do A plus equal 2. So for example, this is a lowercase a right now, so that's equals 10. Lowercase b equals that. Then that means increment A, but you can name that anything. Increment B shows you how to increase and decrease the variable. Then, so right here, so the reason I changed that right there, right, is pretty much to, for example, is like this. So you want to do, if you just left it like that, it won't really show you. So you do increment, then you're pretty much giving this, like making it equal to the A, like the example up here kind of thing. So A, so that equals A plus, what's it called, equal 2. So you're doing it, increasing it by 2. Then over here B, increment of B, so that's to decrease it. B, it means this, so that means B equals minus 5, for example, right there. Then over here all you do is do, since you said what this equals, you already pretty much gave that a whole function pretty much. Then all you gotta do is type in INC or whatever you name that up there to make this over here. You just put that over there. You don't have to do all the extra stuff I did up there. A times B. Then for example, you run that, so it's gonna go up by 2. So the A is gonna go to 12, so 10 to 12. Then that's gonna be 35 kind of thing right there. Then you run that bad boy. So A equals 12, B equals 35. So for example, let me just remove these and put 10. Boom. Let me remove this and put 1. Then from the example, I'll do it again. And the value change. Boom. Boom. Yo. Keep me activated. So like I said, before I even start to make this game, I'm just gonna like reread everything again. But when I reread everything, I'm just gonna make videos about it. Yo, I'm blessed. Say less. Yo, let's go, baby. Say less.